Come on, Wes, you gotta do this.
What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Wes, back at you another video. Today we're going to be talking about the decline in the bodybuilder's health. Um with that being said, let's get it cracking. So recently, I guess a few days ago, there's this bodybuilder slash the content creator. His name is I think it's Cali Muscles. Mad cool dude, funny videos, does a lot of crazy stuff, man. Cool dude. I would like to meet him one day. He's mad cool. Seemed like a cool dude to hang out with. Some of you guys may know him for his funny videos, where he eats a bunch of crazy stuff. He works out with these crazy cock diesel guys. Like people like CT Fletcher. I don't know too many people in the bodybuilding industry like that, but a lot of guys he deals with is just a bunch of incredible hulks, man. And they be just lifting up crazy amounts of weight like nothing, pushing each other to just manly stuff. Crazy, just high testosterone. Has testosterone like through the roof. But unfortunately recently he had some complications like heart issues that he didn't know that he had. He was in his house and he wasn't feeling too well. And anyway, we're gonna look at this video, and then from that we're gonna talk about just how bodybuilders need to take care of themselves a little bit better, and hopefully he learns from this experience. But yeah, let's look at this video.
Boy, man, had a heart attack. For years, man, I had a problem with edema in my feet and ankles. And I was younger, I didn't think much of it or whatever. But people used to tell me that's a sign of heart failure or whatever. Of course, being a tough ass, you ignore people saying that, like, man, I ain't got no heart problems or nothing like that.
See, it's the truth, man. When people come at you with like certain heart, especially being a man, right? Especially being a man, African American man, you are put like you are. What's the word for it? People expect you to be strong, hold a lot of your feelings inside, and being able to take on anything, even if it comes to internal, bad and like health, when it comes to internal issues that you have. So I understand, like he didn't think of it, and plus he's still young. He has to be no more like than in his, maybe 40 something, maybe no more than 40 something, maybe 50, give or take.
So I went to the dentist, and I didn't go all the way under, but I got anesthesia or whatever. So I got a what you call it? I got the implant screw put in. Got a deep clean, and over the little tooth pull. So I go home, was fine, took some meds, and oh yeah, that was the same day, huh? That I went to the dentist.
No, you went to the dentist and then
The
the
same.
next day.
Oh, the next day, okay.
Yeah, but that's nothing.
Yeah. And so next day I came home, took a Vicodin, I think, and chilled out, went to bed, and I got suddenly woke up like chest pain. It felt like heartburn. I had heartburn before in my life, so it felt like heartburn. So I went in and rushed in the kitchen and got some whatever I could for heartburn. So it wouldn't subside, man, for like 2 hours. And my girl, she was trying to figure out what was going on as well. And after like 2 hours, she was like, I gotta take you to the hospital. And I didn't object. So we came to the hospital, they ran a test, and I mean, they was swift, man. We got to get you into surgery. Main artery or something clogged up.
Mm-hmm.
The left artery.
It was 100%?
Jesus Christ.
So yeah.
100%. How is your artery, that part of your heart, 100%? What have you been doing? Like, what has he been doing for that to happen? That's nuts. I mean, obviously that sign that his heart was giving his body, where he had this constant chest pain, was from that artery, being completely clogged. But I'm going to, after this video, I'm going to show you some videos that could have potentially, contributed to him having these issues. I know he said that he had something going on when he was a kid, but here's the thing about it, right? As a kid, right, you have health issues, right? To prevent it from getting worse as you get older, you have to basically exercise and have some kind of dieting to prevent it from getting worse, or just getting rid of it completely, So obviously that wasn't the case in his situation, unfortunately.
So like I say, since a kid, I always had a problem with edema in my feet. Kind of ignored it. Got some physicals, and they would whisper some possible medical problems, but I would ignore it. And no family history. I don't think my mom or father had heart issues or whatever. So, like I say, when I was a kid, I had migraines real bad. When I became an adult, I would get the swelling of the feet.
You see how he said, right? He said that, how when doctors ask you, is cancer in your family, is diabetes in your family, is high blood pressure in your family, right? Yes. People need to get out of the habit of thinking that, okay, if my mother or my father has high blood pressure, at the age that they are, or even before that, automatically you're going to get that. You're going to have that. You can't think like that. You have to basically utilize your parents as a roadmap or an example of what you should do and what you shouldn't do. So whatever the good things that they're doing, utilize it as what you should do. Utilize the bad things that they did to cause probably bad health. Utilize it as things you shouldn't do and figure out a way to prevent it from happening. I don't want people in here, anybody watching this, to think that, diabetes runs in my family. No matter what I do, I'm just going to get diabetes at this age. No, that's not how you think. All that means is you're probably more susceptible of getting diabetes if you follow the same roadmap as your parents or anybody that's in your family that that you inherited this issue from. That's all it is.
Bad, especially when I was doing bodybuilding shows, taking diuretics and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
So we're gonna break down this, right? Diuretics, right? Diuretics are basically supplements that they're literally called in the short term water pills, right? Those things, they help bodybuilders flush out salt and stuff like that in their system for when they're about to go, do those competitions and stuff. But the downside of it is sometimes it gives them makes them dehydrated. From what also I researched, it messes with their potassium levels. It messes with their blood sugar levels. So them taking stuff like eating crazy amounts of food, taking diuretics, right, along with taking all sorts of other supplements like these protein powders, and all this other stuff. You're putting a lot of work on your liver and your other organs that help filter your system. And then, mind you, let's just say they don't drink enough water, they don't juice enough, they don't eat a lot of vegetables and fruits to kind of flush out their system from these things. I'm not 100% opposed to people. I mean, I try to be as almost as natural as possible. I mess up sometimes too, but I am not opposed to, you know, these people doing these things. But if you're going to take things like diuretics, all these other supplements, you need to make sure you learn how to flush your body out, eat fruits and vegetables, because especially things like vegetables, leafy vegetables, they help flush your system out because they contain a lot of water. They have a lot of high water content and help regulate your blood sugar and help get rid of toxins that's in your body that are left from things like supplements and all these other synthetic drugs that you're taking in your body. Then let alone, let's just say they're taking let alone they taking things like steroids that also messes with your hormones, puts weight on your liver. Like, it just does a whole bunch of crazy stuff to your body. So, like, but it's just a combination for disaster. You taking those supplements, then not even eating properly too. You know, you eating these manly meals like steak, chicken, and then not. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a recipe for disaster.
Definitely, you know, I've always been concerned. So I don't.
Oh, also for you guys at home who are working out and aspire to be this cock diesel guy because of you trying to do it for girls, right? Wes is gonna let you guys in on a little secret about females, right? You can put, right? I want you guys at home who have a wife, a girlfriend, any girls that you're talking to, a sister, anybody, right? I would say at least anywhere between 60 to 80% of females, right? You show them a picture of a cock diesel guy that looks like they part of Mr. Olympian, right? Like, I guess Arnold Schwarzenegger size, right? Back in the days, right? Put a picture of him next to a guy with like a crazy, like just cut up, a decent frame, and then obviously a real skinny, lanky guy, right? Ask them which guy did they like. 9 times out of 10, they're gonna pick the guy with a little bit, with decent size, with good symmetry, with decent muscles, cuts. You know, cuts, legs looking pretty, not crazy big, but basically a body that matches everything that matches with each other, like good symmetry, good leg structure, good arms, you know, good broad shoulders, a little bit of chest, things of that nature. I kind of fit in between the skinny and the well, right now, since I got injured at work and I've been out for like a year, so I've been working out much. But right now, my current state, I fit in between skinny and like the muscular, like tone body. I'm not at that where I used to be, but girls like that body type more so than some guy that's cock diesel that looks like he's freaking his body's about to explode any given moment. Sometimes the girls feel threatened about it, threatened from those guys too, because they're a little bit too big for them. So it's just a whole bunch of things, but the reason why those girls don't like that. And they just like a regular guy, you know, a guy that looks decent, you know. But, you know, you may get girls, a lower percentage of girls who like those guys who just look crazy big. So yeah, you guys at home, don't be trying to get big, looking like you're going to explode. Just fit, you know, just get a decent size, get cuts, you know, good pectoral muscles, biceps, triceps, you know, get your legs game. Don't skip leg day, guys. Do not skip leg day. I'm telling you. You guys at home who don't believe me, ask any woman that you know. Set those 3 different body types of men and see which one. Obviously, don't put no diesel guy who don't look good in the face next to a diesel guy who looks good in the face and diesel, and then another guy with his body type, well, I guess my body type or a little bit bigger than my body type, with an ugly looking face and look jacked up next to each other, and ask them which one you will pick. No, be fair about it. Both of them look pretty decent overall, but more so just have them to where they can focus on their body type. And I'm telling you, 9 times out of 10, that the guy with the cuts and a little bit and the muscle, And a good symmetry is going to win the battle. But anyway, let's continue this video.
I want to say it's a wake-up call. Me and my girl been concerned for quite a few years. You know, the feet swelling would simmer down, but it always was there. Like, I'm used to my feet when I was young or whatever. You could see the balls moving in it, and mine just had a layer of puffiness. A few years back, I got a physical. They was mentioning something about, you know, the heart or whatever. I ignored it.
Yeah, see, that's bad.
So, yeah, it just, I don't even want to say a wake-up call because I had many of those in my life. But it would just suck, you know what I mean?
Let me tell you something about dad bods, right? Dad bods are in. The thing is, a lot of girls like I hate saying this, right? But the reason why some girls like dad bods is because it's like a guy that they could kind of, some girls, right? It's not all girls. Some girls, they like those dad bods because it's guys that they could tame. Like guys that they feel that other girls aren't going to be too crazy attracted to. But it's like they're attracted to them because they know what they're capable of. You know, they probably packing, they probably good in bed, they probably good guys. You know, a whole bunch of different things. But it's kind of like, you know, it's their little secret or something that they like that they know other girls aren't going to go crazy over because of the fact that they have a dad body. Or some girls, another thing, right? Another end of the another side of this, the whole spectrum, right, is that sometimes girls who see dad bods, they think they're humble. Dudes are humble. You know what I'm saying? Or more focused on other things. And then girls who see guys, or rather, girls who see guys as being diesel, or just guys who just have a good body, they feel that they're not gonna have time for them because they go to the gym, or those guys probably cocky or conceited, because I guess they go by probability when it comes to encountering those guys. So that's another reason why girls like dad bods, because of that factor. They feel that those type of guys probably are a little bit more down to earth. They're not as cocky and things of that nature.
I was always conscious of my body and what's going on with it, what I'm putting in it, which was next to nothing. I had simmered down on my caffeine and all that bodybuilding supplement stuff was like almost non-existent in my life. So yeah, man, it's, you know, it didn't get.
You see, the thing is, I'm assuming based off what he's saying, right? We don't know. Sometimes when people say those type of things, in regards to, you know, I stopped doing this stuff, I ate close to nothing. What is that nothing? You know, as his nothing went from, you know, eating all of the hamburgers and the freaking cheese fries and the potato chips along with the supplements, and then he stopped that, but then he's still eating other stuff and not including, like, you know, juicing and eating fruits and vegetables. You know, like, what did he go from? Obviously he probably didn't change his diet to the point where it didn't get him where he's at now. So it depends on what he stopped doing, really and truly, and what time frame, and was it too late or not. And it could be a bunch of things that's messing with your heart, but usually a clogged artery is more so contributed to what you're eating, and then maybe a combination of stress. Don't know. And anxiety could do that too.
I had to go under. I was awake for they put a stent in my heart or whatever, where it was some blockage. So I was woke, but I didn't feel nothing. So that was a good thing that I was woke. You know what I mean? Because I didn't, you know, have the fear of being put under and dying while I was under or whatever. So yeah, man, health is everything, man. And, you know, this was an ongoing problem I ignored for at least 15 years.
See what I'm saying? It builds up, man.
Because I would go get physicals and they would mention little stuff. I mean, doctors just want money. They don't know what they're talking about. So yeah, man. I got the stent put in. They say I should be out of here in a day or so, and
So if anybody don't know what a stent is, from what I gather is usually when they put stents in different parts of your body, it's usually those stents are these little tubes or things of that nature that they put to automatically, it kind of, what's the word for it? It drains. It makes sure that particular part of your body is drained out, because I know I had a cousin, right? He had, I forgot, I think he caught something called sarcoidosis, where it's the fluid from your brain, like your brain constantly building up this fluid that's not supposed to be in certain parts of your brain. They put a stent in his brain, and what that stent does, it regulates those fluids to where it constantly drains his brain so that he doesn't have to constantly get surgery. So that's what they put in his heart, to help regulate his artery, that particular vein in his heart, that rather artery in his heart, from getting clogged up. But don't get it twisted. Depending on how he lives his life and how he does, how he eats and things of that nature, it can still probably get clogged, maybe in the same place or somewhere else. So he still got to be careful. That's one thing people got to understand. Even though the doctors patch you up, sew you up, give you all these pills and stuff like that, you still got to do your due diligence and, fix your health. Like, really analyze and sit down. Just like you analyze and count your money, see what the hell is going on, you need to analyze and figure out what the hell is going on to cause these health issues, and start doing a process of elimination of those harmful things and adding better things in your life.
as you guys know, I haven't been like, busting my balls in the gym, trying to be the strongest or the buffest no more. I just wanted a nice physique. So I wasn't taking a huge amount of stuff, just like my subs were maybe 200 milligrams of caffeine, which didn't matter because they giving me caffeine in here. So caffeine wasn't the issue. I just think it's been an underlying problem since I was a teenager that just never got caught. So luckily, it didn't take me out. We was able to catch it at time. So yeah, man, that's where I'm at. Doctor said everything good. That was the only issue. Everything else looks amazing. Make sure you guys take care of your health. That's what I've been talking to you about anyway. And, God using me as an example. Because we just saw, RFP Shad Roden. Some people,
Ain't no game, man.
some people don't get a second chance, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he's crying, man.
I got my twins and I gotta live, man. Yeah, man, so that's it, man. Prayers out to everybody, man. And I'll keep y'all updated.
Anyway, right? So we're gonna check this guy, right? Cali Muscle, right? Where's he at? He has some good content, right? So we're gonna look at the stuff that he was doing. The whole bodybuilding industry, right? It's a dangerous.
World.
It's not as good as everybody think it is, man. A lot of these guys, they do a lot of wear and tear on their body, and a lot of them don't even have like as much money as you guys think. This guy, I think Cali, he's making pretty good. He's one of the smart ones because he's made himself. He made himself like a. He's like a well-known content creator. He does a whole bunch of stuff. He streams. He does crazy stuff. See, look what he eats. Like, you see all the stuff he eats. Look at this. This does not help your heart, man.
All-wheel drive Hellcat Charger.
So I'm saying stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? You got a heart problem. Even if you indulge in this once in a while, what is he doing behind the scenes? What is he doing behind the scenes, man? Eating stuff like this, and this is not even the worst stuff he's had. Let's check the other stuff, man. I hope the guy, I hope he really look at this. See, boom, this stuff. Look at this. This is the stuff that destroy your arteries, man. See, look at this. This right here, and I think he finishes it too. Let's see. Hold on. What is he? You see what I'm saying? This stuff right here has to be over 5,000 to 10,000 calories, man. See what I'm saying? Alright, you see what that coughing is, right? Sometimes when a person coughs like that, there's a few reasons why, right? Upon my research, right? People cough like that because we as humans, right? We're not eating. The way we chew and eat isn't that great either. Like chewing quick and then swallowing causes issues down the road, like in your stomach, your throat, all of that stuff, because we're supposed to, like, your front teeth. I don't know if people know this, right? Your front teeth, right? I think they call it the chompers, whatever, right? Let's just call them chompers, right? They're responsible for breaking up big pieces of, other food, right? But when 9 times out of 10, people either use your chompers first, or the side teeth, which are the grinders, first, right? And they still don't break down the food all the way. And what happens is when you swallow the food, you make your stomach have to work even harder, and that causes things like heartburn, even potential acid reflux. So the process we supposed to do, I'm not even a pro at this crap, right? I try to be mindful, is when you get food, especially big pieces of food, you're supposed to use your front teeth, chomp them up. After you chomp them up as much as you can, use the side of your teeth, right? Your side teeth to grind them. The grinders, those are, I think the side teeth are your grinders. Those are responsible for turning them into like pulp, pulverizing whatever you have in your mouth. Then after a while, you start smacking, you start using, then all of that time, your saliva, the enzymes from your saliva is breaking down it until where it gets like, sort of like mush. Then you swallow. Sometimes what happens, I'll show you something, right? I'll show you something. Let me get a banana, right? I shouldn't be getting a banana, but. So, all right, like this, right? See this banana, right? Right here, right? Boom. Got this banana right here, right? Supposed to use the banana, swallow it, right? I know Ronald's gonna like, hey, yo, anyway, right? Hey, banana. Use your chompers. Chomp them up. Then use the side of your teeth. Or you can do like this, right? But pulverize it. Chomp it up for a bit. Then swallow. What people like doing is this. Boom. Like this. Swallowing it. Chewing a little bit to swallow it. Put a lot of work on your throat and your stomach. So him eating all this stuff too is already a recipe for disaster. So him coughing, he's probably getting a little heartburn, or his stomach is trying to give him some signs. You see what I'm saying? He's eating all this stuff. It's contributing to bad health. And to clear up your heart, your arteries and stuff like that, it takes a while. Depending on how much wear and tear, rather how much buildup you have in your arteries. It takes a while to build up all of that plaque and mucus in your arteries. It takes a while to build it up, and it takes a while to get rid of it. So let's just say he's been doing this stuff for like a few months, right? 1 week, like a few days of eating fruits and vegetables ain't gonna completely get rid of it right away. You know? You gotta stay on top of this type of stuff. See what I'm saying? He's drinking, look what he's drinking. He's drinking iced tea. I'm sure full of crazy amounts of sugar. Then he has, I don't know, what's that, a root beer or cola? I don't know what that is. Mad sugar, mad acidic, right? It's crazy acidic, right? Then he has all this stuff is just straight acid to the body. Look at this, man. Then he's drinking the milk. Oh man, his stomach is like, please help us. Yo, please stop. We beg of you, please. We can't take it anymore. And then his heart is like looking down at the stomach, like, yo, yeah, you right, man. His arteries, all of them is like, you telling us, yo, the arteries and the heart is telling him like, yo, right? The arteries and stomach. First, the heart is looking down at the stomach, like, yo, tell your boy something, man. I don't want to have to tell him, man. Because if I have to tell him, he's going to have to go to the hospital. His stomach is like, yo, we trying, yo. We trying. But he's going ham right now. I don't know what to do. We trying to make him cough and stuff, but it ain't working, bro. What should I do? I'm going to give y'all a little bit of time. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to give you a few months to a few years. But if y'all don't fix this, I don't know. I can't hold this up any longer, man. We getting blocked up over here. There's mad traffic over here, B. Literally, that's what's happening. Look at this, man. Even as a kid, I couldn't eat this much. Let me tell you something I used to do, right? Me and my friends, we used to go to this one of our good friends named Brian, right? Shout outs to Brian. Every Friday night, right? And this is only Friday night I used to do this. We used to head to his house, and I used to get cheeseburger. I used to go to Burger King and get the Whopper, right? I used to get this Whopper deal. I think it was called Junior Whoppers, right? I used to get 3 Junior Whoppers and a milkshake from Burger King. And then I used to get French fries from McDonald's. But I used to do only on the weekends. And that's really all I would consume. This right here, this is crazy. This is, what is it? 3 burgers, milkshake, soda, he had iced tea. Then he has 2 fries. I don't know what else he has in the meal. I'm assuming he took everything out. But that's crazy right there. That's ridiculous. I mean, his stomach is probably already programmed to do this because these bodybuilders, they eat crazy amounts of food. But this is crazy right here, bro. Dude, like, you can't, we as humans, whatever. If you want to do this once in a blue moon, fine. And if you don't have any crazy health issues, do this, but you're gonna have to clean your system out once a week, like monthly, weekly. You're gonna have to clean your system out if you're gonna live this kind of lifestyle. You can't just eat like this and then like try to live your day, like live a regular life after that. No. You're gonna have to just like balance it out, man. Balance it out. You're gonna eat like this, then a day or so, you're gonna have to flush your system out. Be juicing, eating some leafy greens or leafy vegetables to help flush it. Like, You can't just have this stuff and think everything is your body. Oh, don't worry about it. My body's just gonna shit it out. It doesn't work that way, man. Just because you took a crap doesn't mean everything is completely out your system. It's not. Steak takes a while to come out your system. Steak, chicken, meat. I'm not saying not to eat meat, no, but we as humans, we've become gluttons. Really bad. And then now there's a platform for gluttony. People get paid to be gluttons. Why not? You know, it's easy money. You get paid to eat food in front of everybody. A crazy amount of food. Why not do it? You know? So, I mean, hopefully this guy, Cali Muscles, you know, makes a full recovery. He learns from this and he doesn't stop making the awesome content that he always makes. The guy is a cool dude. This video isn't putting any shade on him. This is just to bring awareness that, number one, bodybuilders, they suffer a lot of health issues down the road if they don't have any kind of balance and they don't stop at some point. We as people in general, we gotta stop being glutton. There's just a whole bunch of things we as humans just have to learn or just program ourselves to do when it comes to health or just eating in general that we're not aware of, you know. Like I said, I'm not an expert. I'm not here to bash anybody, but I do have awareness when it comes to these kind of things. And I hope everyone else learns something from this video and the stuff that he's going through. And also for any guys out there that want to get diesel because they're trying to impress women, you don't need to be diesel, man. You do not need to be diesel. Just look kind of healthy. And like dudes in the chat said, dad bods are in. So you don't have to worry about it, man. You don't have to worry about it. But here's the thing, right? If you get a dad bod, right? And you get a girl flocks to you, right? You get a girlfriend. And then all of a sudden you're like, all right, I'm tired of the dad bod. I'm trying to get a little diesel, a little shape. And then your girlfriend or your wife starts looking at you sideways. And then they ask that one question, oh, who you trying to look good for? Those are some warning signs right there. Because then that means that she probably was trying to keep you locked in the closet. You know, locked in a dungeon. Because, dad bods doesn't always bring attention to women. So that she doesn't want too much attention, bro, and told you. Because she feels jealous or threatened that you might want to leave her and stuff like that because you're getting attention from women. No. Women have to understand that some guys, they get diesel or rather fit because they just want confidence and it boosts their self-esteem up and raises their testosterone levels. So with that being said, hopefully you make a full recovery, Cali, and just live a healthier life. And this situation that you've been in is a life learned lesson. Along with everybody who's watching, once again, feels that this might change their life for the better. With that being said, this is your boy Wes. I'm out of here. Peace.